families to give their kids every opportunity. And it's been so rewarding, and I tell this story a little bit, that it's just been fantastic and bigger than we ever expected. So thank you guys so much.
Welcome back to the 14th annual Doug Flutie Junior Tournament of Legends at the Pine Hills in Plymouth, Massachusetts.
There you go. Right down the middle.
Well, I saw him throw that touchdown pass in Miami. I had a chance to make the call and say, Gerard Phelan got it. He got it.
Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it. Touchdown. He did it. He did it. Flutie did it.
Baby. Ah, didn't come back.
As the golfers make their way around the track, everyone is enjoying themselves. But the bottom line is a lot of money being raised for the foundation to directly support autistic children with programs like Access Sport, America's water sports camp.
So instead of resting it here, you want to be strong, like that, okay?
So I hardly have the car parked, and they are just out of the car, running down the path, and you get down there, you put on your life jacket, you get your paddle, you know, you get some high fives and some hugs from everybody, the crew down there, and then they're out in the boat. And it's just a place that our kids are normal, that they are welcomed. They can't do a lot of team sports, they don't fit in, and so it's just something that's theirs.
You know, we've been able to grant out over $500,000 a year, or around that ballpark, between $400,000 to $500,000. It's been a nice little run, and we're solid as a rock. We've got some money put away that's earning money, and we continue to put out our grants at a consistent level, able to help families and take some of the pressure off the parents.
Programs, safe toys, and learning tools for autistic children are expensive, and the Flutie Foundation has a long history of directly helping autistic families with grants, camps, computers, iPads, and other needs.
It's extremely important for families to be able to get resources now, especially the younger your children are, the better it is for them to be able to get resources for technology, for mobility, for speech and language therapy, for physical therapy. All of these things benefit children. The more intervention they get early on, the more successful their adult lives will be.
We try to support research as well, but you know, we want to focus more on the family grants because we know how difficult it is to either, you know, pay for certain items for your children or to support education or something like that.
While it may not seem like a computer or a summer camp are a big deal to those dealing with autism, the people who are most affected know just how much of a difference it makes.
By getting the computer from the Flutie Foundation, Noah he made leaps and bounds with speaking, and now he's in middle school. He actually graduated from middle school, and he was asked to speak at his middle school graduation, and he was able to get up and do an entire speech on his own, and I know that I owe that to the Flutie Foundation.
Just to be someplace where you could walk down and your kids would be welcomed with open arms, and people would understand them, and if they had a hard time the first time, they didn't give up on your kids. And I can talk to other parents that have similar situations to mine, and we help each other and bond and know we're not alone.
The number of children with autism has skyrocketed in recent years, but you can be sure that the Flutie's commitment will not waver, because Doug and Laurie know firsthand what it means to have an autistic child.
There's a whole generation of numbers of kids that are going to need help, and so there's a lot of programs in place now for the youngsters, for schooling and things of that nature, but now also there's a lot of adults with autism that are going to need help.
It's very near and dear to our heart. Of course, our son Dougie was diagnosed when he was 3.5. He's now 21, and you know, it's just something that we do live with it, you know, every day, and we know how support affects the families and what it means to see your child, you know, go to a water sports camp and have a good time, or, you know, get an iPad and learn on it.
So it may be just a golf tournament, but the big picture is never too far away at the Doug Flutie Junior Tournament of Legends. Coming up, we'll take a look at an innovative company that's helping the Flutie Foundation by selling tickets to concerts and sporting events, plus lots more golf with Doug Flutie and friends as the Celebrity Spotlight Series continues.